This is Hannibal back here. Another update. I just finished watching the 31-minute segment with The Rock, the Smackdown from Glendale, Arizona, just outside of Phoenix, 10 miles, where The Rock says there's the most coke and crystal meth users in all of the states, apparently, according to what The Rock told the audience. But they still cheered it, and I love Phoenix, by the way. I love Arizona; it's my favorite state. But it just feels like I mean, they're working on something. Obviously, they had The Rock acknowledge Roman Reigns in this segment, to which the crowd hated. But that leads you to believe that maybe The Rock is either going to help Cody Rhodes win the title, or maybe down the line, um, there's still going to be that Rock Roman Reigns match, because that was the big moment of the segment. The Rock acknowledging Roman Reigns, and they also said there's going to be a confrontation next week in Dallas, another city I'm very familiar with, between The Rock, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. The only thing I don't like about this is it's nice. First of all, it's nice to see the sold out crowds. I like when they show wide shots of arenas and the crowd is absolutely packed. It's nice to see that. It's nice that The Rock is giving all these guys the rub. Yes, he owns a percentage of the company now with all of his stock, and he's on the board of directors. So it's to his benefit. But he looks great. He looks as good as he's ever looked. Just the only thing is, I'll say, when you see him and Roman Reigns together, it makes like Roman Reigns seem like a lot less of a star, because not only is Roman Reigns, I think, just wearing a sweater and stuff, The Rock is like dressed like a movie star and physically much bigger than Roman Reigns, taller than him. So you kind of like see that he's just so much more charismatic and so much bigger star than Roman Reigns. Although Roman Reigns did a great job in the segment, but yeah, the only thing I find it a bit forced. Like, you're going against the grain. The crowd just wants to go nuts over The Rock, but for whatever they want to do for the angle, they'd rather him be the heel, and it'll likely play out where he ends up the babyface. Who knows? And yeah, I don't think Cody will ever be cheered more than The Rock, because I don't. There's a point where he looks at the audience and says, "Cody Rhodes, your hero," and it's just like, I'm sorry, but not one cool person likes Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry, and you people that are Cody Rhodes fans are gonna hate me for saying that, but he's just too lame. And maybe I'm definitely maybe that's just my definition of a cool person. To me, like, The Rock is like the ultimate cool superstar person. Cody Rhodes to me is like a mid card talent. He tries real hard, but he's not as charismatic as his father was. He has a good look. Nothing wrong with him, but he's very boring. Not taking anything away from his wrestling ability. He's a good wrestler. I wish I had got the opportunity to wrestle him, but like, if you compare Cody Rhodes to the charisma to The Rock charisma, it's incomparable. So I can't see in any situation that it would even be 50-50 of the crowd cheering for Cody Rhodes and The Rock, especially in Philadelphia, like an ECW type city, although there will be lots of international people there. But like, with how bland Cody Rhodes is, will it be 50-50 Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, or 50 Roman Reigns? The Rock and Roman Reigns are way cooler. Seth Rollins is a geek. Is the biggest geek ever. I mean, he got beat up by a fan. I know he's a good wrestler, but his style, like, I personally can't stand his style, compare his style to The Rock's style. I mean, Seth Rollins stands out. He's a character, but to me, like it's incomparable who you would cheer for between The Rock and Seth Rollins and Cody and or sorry, The Rock and Roman Reigns and Cody and Seth Rollins. The Rock and Roman Reigns are just way cooler. Anyways, that's my rant. I'm glad that's the first full segment of talking I've been able to sit through in a long time for WWE. And one last thing I'll say about Cody Rhodes: I'm no CM Punk fan, but CM Punk is cooler than Cody Rhodes. CM Punk. I mean, I'm not just. I have no personal vendetta against Cody Rhodes. The whole thing I did with him before was just a publicity stunt that worked. It's nothing personal. I'll tell you, CM Punk, I'm not a fan of his either, but he is cooler than Cody Rhodes because he's not bland. But that's just my opinion. You guys can tell me yours in the description. Wish everybody a great weekend. If you want to know more about Virgil or Orly Anderson's career, watch my updates from earlier today. I also did a Wrestling Observer.